Hello and welcome to Football This Week, the format that keeps you updated on everything important on football right now, from match results and goals to statistics and key storylines. This week Barcelona pulled off an incredible late comeback. Haaland shattered another Premier League record, and Leverkusen staged a stunning last-minute turnaround. Meanwhile in Serie A, all eyes were on the crucial showdown between Inter and Atalanta as the title race reached a breaking point. Plenty of action to dive into, so let's get started. After their heartbreaking loss to Real Madrid, Atletico had a chance at redemption by claiming crucial points against Barcelona in the league title race. While they got the short end of the stick with the referee decision in their match against Real, this time fortune was on their side when the referee allowed a goal from Sorloth despite an apparent handball from De Paul in the build-up. Combined with an earlier goal from star striker Alvarez, Atletico seemed set to secure 3 points against defending league leaders Barcelona. With just 20 minutes left, Barca took it to another level, showing why they might be the best team in the world. Despite creating great chances earlier without reward, they exploded in the final stretch, scoring 4 goals in the closing minutes. Yamal, Lewandowski and the brace of Torres completed a stunning 4-2 comeback victory. Atletico came close to Real and Barcelona this season, but it seems these two teams remain in a league of their own. Speaking of Real Madrid, they found themselves under pressure early, conceding a quick goal to Villarreal. However, it took just 10 minutes for Kylian Mbappé to turn the game around with 2 goals of his own. Villarreal had chances in the second half but failed to capitalize, allowing Real to stay in the title race with a 2-1 victory. Elsewhere, Leganés faced off against Real Beltis and Antony. Dani Rabas scored a stunning solo goal, and even after adding a second, Leganés couldn't hold on and eventually lost 3-2. Ligue 1 has long been a story of one club dominating French football. This week, however, PSG arrived fresh of an exhausting 120-minute Champions League battle before facing their toughest domestic challenger, Marseille. But despite these challenges, PSG made light work of their opponents, cruising to a 3-1 victory, with Dembélé finding the net once again, an absolute beast. Meanwhile, Lyon overturned the 2-1 deficit with 3 late goals, securing a 4-1 win over Le Havre. Monaco saw off Angers with a goal from Biref and a penalty from Agli Yoche. Elsewhere, Lille failed to capitalize on a short-handed Nantes side, conceding a goal despite their opponents being reduced to 10 men, suffering a 1-0 defeat. Serie A continued the trend of incredible goalkeeping performances. After Alisson, Chesney and Donnarumma, it was Radu who stole the spotlight, keeping a clean sheet for Venezia despite title contenders Napoli attacking time and time again in search of a crucial goal. In the end, neither team found the net, resulting in a 0-0 draw. With this result, all eyes turned to the showdown between the two other title contenders, Inter and Atalanta. A win for Atalanta would have meant a 3-way tie at the top, with all 3 teams level on 61 points. The match was fiercely contested, with 3 red cards serving as proof of its intensity. However, Inter made a statement that this season's title fight might just be a 2-horse race, securing a 2-0 victory with goals from Augusto and Martinez. Elsewhere, AC Milan continued their habit of winning from an early deficit. Pulisic opened the scoring for Milan, assisted by Rangers, before turning goalscorer himself 22 minutes later, sealing a 2-1 victory. The biggest defeats of the week came for Juventus and Lazio. Fiorentina needed just 3 shots on target to secure a ruthless 3-0 win. What efficiency! After last week's 4-0 loss to Atalanta, Juventus, who were recently eliminated by Eindhoven in Champions League, now find themselves in a minor crisis. These back-to-back defeats have effectively ended their title hope, shifting their focus to securing a Champions League spot instead. Meanwhile, Lazio suffered an even heavier defeat, conceding 5 goals to direct rivals Bologna. With both the battle for European qualification and the Serie A title race still wide open, the excitement in Italy's top flight is far from over. Germany's 2 remaining Champions League teams failed to meet expectations this week. Bayern Munich squandered a lead after Sané's opener against bottom half-side Union Berlin. Young keeper Jonas Urbik, who impressed in the Champions League, made a costly late mistake, allowing Hollerbach to equalize and secure a 1-1 draw. Dortmund meanwhile faced RB Leipzig, a team that sits comfortably ahead of them in the league table. The Red Bulls took the lead in the 18th minute, as superstar Xavi Simons found the net. A goal early in the second half from Openda sealed the deal as Dortmund failed to convert any of their countless chances. With this result, Borussia is enduring its worst Bundesliga season in a decade. Bayer Leverkusen found themselves under immense pressure, trailing 3-1 against fellow German top club VfB Stuttgart in the 62nd minute. Leverkusen, however, dug deep and rediscovered their resilience, scoring in the 67th, 88th and 94th minute to complete a stunning comeback. Their victory not only kept them in the Bundesliga title race but also sent a message to Bayern. Knocking them out of the Champions League doesn't mean they're out of the Bundesliga fight. After the Champions League elimination, Liverpool's next match wasn't a league game but the EFL Cup final. Their challengers, Newcastle, took a 2-0 lead to goals from Byrne and Isaac. A late Liverpool goal wasn't enough for a comeback, as despite their incredible form this season, Liverpool once again failed to turn their momentum into silverware. In the league, Liverpool's sole pursuer, Arsenal, faced Chelsea. An early header from Mourinho put the Gunners ahead, while Cucurella sparked controversy with an apparent handball in the penalty box that went unpunished, bringing back memories for German viewers. But even without a penalty, Arsenal held onto their lead in a hard-fought battle, with both teams creating chances, securing a 1-0 win. Chelsea's defeat allowed Nottingham Forest to widen the gap as they defeated Ipswich Town 4-2. Meanwhile, Leicester endured their 7th straight home defeat without scoring, falling 3-0 to Manchester United. Team captain Bruno Fernandes orchestrated the win, providing 2 assists and scoring a late goal himself to seal the victory. Over at Manchester City, Erling Haaland broke yet another record. His converted penalty marked his 100th goal contribution in the Premier League in just 94 games, the fastest any player has ever reached this milestone. New star signing Mamouche not only won the penalty, but also scored an absolute banger in the 39th minute. However, these 2 goals were not enough as Brighton fought back, holding City to a 2-2 draw and keeping them outside the Champions League spots. That's it for this week's football roundup. If you don't want to miss any results, make sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. Next week we'll cover former giants Manchester United and Tottenham as they take on current top contenders Nottingham Forest and Chelsea respectively. In Serie A we'll see if Milan can maintain their comeback momentum against title-chasing Napoli. In the Bundesliga, heavyweights Frankfurt and Stuttgart will go head-to-head in a crucial showdown. And in Ligue 1, third-place Monaco faces fourth-place Nice in a high-stakes battle for Champions League qualification. It's set to be another thrilling week of football, so don't miss out. See you next time.